Hello, and welcome to the third edition of our Thursday afternoon weekly updates. I'm your host, Talon Demers. Beside me, Caitlin Selmstein. And we're here to bring you the best and the worst of Jefferson High School every single week. First up, we have weather with Keely.
Please hang up and try again.
Thanks, Bobby Joe and Keely. Now, it's off to the Gavinator with sports.
Now to Asia with divisional basketball.
I'm here with the Breakfast Club. How long have you guys been playing basketball?
Since like second grade, kindergarten, third grade,
Do you guys think you'll have a good chance of making it to state?
maybe. Sure. Yeah.
Do you guys like Tide Pods?
Yes, that's my daily snack. For sure.
Back to you, Talon and Caitlin.
Thanks, Asia.
Now, it's time for Reek Irwin, our resident wildlife specialist.
Ew. Ew. Oh, hi kids. As it would seem, I survived that gruesome attack by the juniors. There was like 50 of them, and I took all of them on, like, one-on-one, and I totally freaking won. So, can you just hit me, mate? Oh. Real men don't use freaking band-aids and bandages. Alright, let's go. Now, today we're going to be looking for one of the most deadliest animals in high school. They are apex predators. There's one of them now. Come on. Slowly, slowly. Alright, now the number one rule of nature is look with your eyes and never touch. So, they are incredibly poisonous, and so what it means by poisonous is that it usually means that if you touch or eat something, like an animal, like a poison dart frog in the Amazon rainforest, it usually means that they're going to die. Very, very dangerous animal, so don't touch it. We should probably go.
Well, back to you, singer-song Sting.
Thanks, Reek. Now, it's time to go out to the Sparklew Brothers with How to Survive in the Wilderness.
Howdy y'all, it's me, Cooter Sparkler here, and we're here to teach you how to survive in a gymnasium environment. First things first, what you gotta do is gotta get the right amount of chalk. Alright, let's go. Second thing, gotta lift the weights. Caught me! I got Woo! Third things third, squat the weights. Okay, let's go, boy. All right. Yeah. Fourth things fourth. More chalk. Alright, let's do this. Fifth things fifth. Most importantly of all, you gotta make sure you look hot. Yeah. Oh! That's how you do it, kids. That's how you do it. Yeah. Sixth thing sixth. Probably the second most important item on the list. Cardio. That's a good workout, boys. Yeah. 17 things 8. All right. Next, what you gotta do is you gotta test your strength with the pull up. Okay. All right. 3, a 2, a 1. Ah. Ah. 9 things last. You gotta stretch it out. Make sure you're doing okay afterwards. Don't want those muscles to get all tight and then snap. That happens before it's bad. So just gotta do some closing stretches. Okay. All right. That's enough stretching for a day. I think I pulled something. Thanks for watching this week's episode of How to Survive the Gymnasium. Back to you.
Thanks, Nate and Nick. Now it's time for our resident Gossip Girl segment. Off to In Between Two Trash Bags with Bree and Katie.
Hello, welcome to In the Middle of Two Trash Bags with your host, Brianna Humphrey.
And Katie Twitchell. Today we have a special guest, Ellie Everett.
So is that short for Elizabeth?
Yes.
So to start off the interview, what's your biggest insecurity?
People tell me I run like a dinosaur. A lot.
Are you sure it isn't your height? There's no way you sleep at night. How, because the blanket cannot cover your shoulders and your toes at the same time.
I actually have two. You know, you put the comforter over and then you have an extra light blanket you put over your shoulders.
So I heard you bite your nails.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
So, I heard you guys are going to divisionals. How do you think you're going to do this weekend?
Um,
So I think that's it for this week. See you next week.
That interview really sucked. Now it's time for a good segment, A Knight's Tale with Jeremias and Cameron.
Hey, you there! Wait, come here! Come here! Closer? How do you handle the fair maidens?
Well, my fellow robot enthusiasts, I don't actually have a preferred method when dealing with Sheilas, but they are very tricky creatures to learn. I mean, you have to learn how they work. I mean, they have very weird motivations, although they are actually the smartest of one of the smartest species out here.
They're smart?
Very smart.
I have an idea. So, what's this brilliant plan of yours? Fair maiden, what are you studying there?
Chemistry?
Ah, yes, the laws of our beautiful flat Earth. Like the moon is made of cheese.
No, it's not.
You guys go. Get out of here. This is a library.
must be the alchemy room. Yes, now we can finally impress the family. Yes. We need you to teach us about the world of science.
So the first thing you have to understand is the world is not flat.
She said the earth wasn't flat. She must be a witch. We know what to do. Yes.
Thanks, Jeremiah and Cameron. Now it's time for another outdated segment. Movie clips with Brett and Asher.
Hey, Callahan. Don't look so puked out. Better luck next time, fool.
Listen, punk. You're nothing but a dog crap, you understand? A lot of things can happen to a dog crap. You can be scraped off the ground with a shovel, you can be drying up, blown away in the wind, or be stepped on and squashed. Take my advice, kid, and be careful what dog craps you.
Thanks, Brett and Asher. Although I still don't know what movie clip you guys are doing. Oftentimes you might find yourself lost, and that's why we have our next segment, Do You Know the Way, with Renee, showing us how to find the gym at Jefferson High.
Know the way to a room with all the hoods? Come with me. So that is all the hoods. And this is 3-pointer. Now you know the way.
Now you too know the way, with Renee. Now it's time for our hottest segment in today's episode, and it's off to Uncle Sandtrap for this one.
I'm Kylan. I'm Santana. And this is Hot Stuff. My name's Kieran. I'm going to eat these wings.
All right, Karen, we're going to ask you a series of questions and just answer to the best of your ability.
How do you feel about Jefferson High School?
Jefferson High School is the best high school I've ever gone to. There's a lot more opportunities for sports. There's a lot more one-on-one time with teachers. So the education and extracurricular activities all this year.
Very well thought out answer there. Yeah. So what made you decide to get the limited edition Gatorade Jordan 1s?
I just wanted to have the best shoe game in school. Santana kind of beat me to it after he got his Gatorades. But I thought they looked pretty cool, so I just wanted to get them.
So you say best shoe game in the school. How would you compare yourself to Caden?
Caden's got some pretty good shoe game. He's got a Gucci belt, so can't really go anywhere with that one. But Caden's pretty good. I like him. He's got some good. I think he has some Air Force Ones or something like that. So.
True. Would you say you have the best shoe game in the school?
I'd say I'm up there, like maybe top 5, top 10 maybe.
What's your top 5?
My top 5, Tane's probably first, Santana probably second. I think Kylan's got some pretty good ones. Nolan, and then I'd probably put myself.
I see. So, are you looking forward to next basketball season?
Yeah.
Do you predict that we are going to win the state title?
I hope so.
And do you play football?
Yeah.
What position?
I'll be going for wide receiver.
All right. Now we're going to ask you questions, and we're going to say a word, and you say the word that comes first in your mind.
These ones are really hot.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Milk.
Hot.
Fish.
Stinks.
Basketball.
Ballin'.
Water.
Cold.
Ice.
Very cold.
Fire.
Very hot.
Those wings.
Super hot.
Wind.
What?
Wind.
Win? DJ Khaled.
Keys.
Prison.
Rappers.
I don't know. Lil Pump.
Country music.
Country music? Hate it.
Jazz music.
Boring.
Gucci.
Gang.
Versace.
Don't know what that is.
Okay.
Shoes.
Game.
Sweatshirts.
Warm.
T-shirt.
Normal.
Hair.
Styling.
Dog.
Pet.
Cat.
Stupid pet.
Whale.
Ocean.
Sharks.
Deadly.
Killer sharks.
Super deadly.
You'd be surprised.
Tigers.
Mysterious.
North Korea.
Scary.
Russia.
Not so scary.
Olympics.
Fun.
Snowboarding.
Super fun.
The Winter Olympics.
Beast.
All right, that'll be all for our questions and answers. So
All right. I'm gonna ask you a question. Who's your top 5 basketball players of all time?
Jordan, Kobe, Wayne, probably Larry Bird, and then Magic Johnson. Easy.
All right. Top 5 rappers.
Top 5 rappers: Tupac, Eminem, Dre, Ice Cube, and I don't know.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song? It's probably Beast from the Southpaw album.
All right, I see that.
What'd you think about Black Panther?
Never seen it yet.
Really?
I haven't seen it.
Do you plan to watch it?
I'm hoping to watch it this weekend.
Our new champ this week is Kieran.
Now back to you, Talon and Caitlin.
Thanks, Uncle Sandtrap. And I guess Jesse too. It's now time for the Awkward Questions interview with Samantha and Alex.
What is your worst habit?
A lot of eating, I guess. I eat too much. Yeah.
What is something that everybody does but looks stupid doing?
I don't know. Sneezing.
What is your worst habit?
I spend a lot of time in the shower thinking.
What is something that everybody does but looks stupid doing?
School.
What is your worst habit? I don't know. What's your worst habit?
Ooh.
Wow, the tables have turned. What is something that everybody does but looks stupid doing? Running? I don't know. Okay. What is your worst habit?
Worst habit.
What is something that everybody does but looks stupid doing?
Singing. Like, is my face really red right now? Because I feel like it is.
What is something everyone looks stupid doing? Oh, running on a treadmill. Do you want to redo that? No. What is your worst habit?
Well, my worst habit probably is some of the times, actually most of the times, I just look really good and I don't even mean to. It's just kind of a bad habit, honestly.
Wish I could relate to that. What is something that everybody does but looks stupid doing?
It could be many things like eating. Sometimes people are really messy eaters, or simple things like when boys try to talk to girls. Stuff like that.
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Can we just do this again? You should interview someone else. What is something that everyone does but looks stupid doing?
Dance.
Is something that everybody does but looks stupid doing.
Taking selfies. What is your worst habit?
Can I say that?
Yeah.
No. Restart.
Thank you for watching us embarrass ourselves.
Back to you, Talon and Caitlin.
Thanks, Samantha and Alex. Now we're off to our last and least useful segment, Nearly Useless Life Hacks with Nathan and Tyler.
Hello, I'm Nathan. And I'm Tyler. And welcome to this week's Nearly Useless Life Hack.
Our first life hack is if you want to prepare for your driving test but don't have a car, use a lawnmower instead. Yeah! I feel so alive! I'm so prepared!
Our second life hack is if you need to shower and your clothes are dirty but don't have time, just lather yourself up in snow and jump in a snowbank instead. Make sure you get a nice, good lather going. Just get it all in there. Need some more. Gotta get it going. All right, now for the fun part.
And that concludes this week's Weekly Life Hacks. And now back to you, Talon and Caitlin.
That concludes this week's episode, and I'll see you next time on the Thursday afternoon weekly updates. And remember, stay classy, Jefferson.